Hello everyone, am I audible and visible? Am I audible? Yes, I'm properly audible and properly visible. Okay, so yes, खुश तो आज तुम बहुत हो गए, you know, like India won the match. India has won last three match and last three match, like all of them, they won with pretty much domination, whether that is Australia, Afghanistan, or today Pakistan. So I'm pretty sure you guys are all very happy, right? And so let's get out of that particular happiness and euphoria. Let's come into the fortnightly current affairs. Okay, so what exactly we are talking, like from last 15 days, we had seen some of the issues. For example, one big issue is Israel and Palestine that we are going to discuss today. And apart from that, the global hunger index, then we are having Manipur situation again, then we are having World Cup, Cricket World Cup that has started, then exceptional performance in the Asian Games, and apart from that, like tons of different good things. Right. Some bad thing, but tons of good thing as well. So what exactly we are going to do? We are going to discuss one simple particular topic that is going to be important for all of you. So without any delay, let's start what we are having today. Okay, what the attacks on the Hamas mean for Israel? So I'm pretty sure you have heard this issue, this news, right? This news is about like how Israel and Palestine get into this kind of situation. Like 3rd of October, Hamas, like randomly in the morning, they started having rocket attacks and some invasion in the southern boundary and some like different kind of thing in the Gaza Strip and all other like violent activities that started. The Israel retaliated, Israel went against it and they used like more massive forces. Like almost from last 10 days, we are seeing tons of different videos, violence and some other things. So last one particular week has was not very good for the international concerned Israel-Palestine issue. So what exactly happened? Like over 1,000 people dead and 1,600 injured, right? With the coordinated infiltration in the 22 places by about 1,000 militant and over 5,000 rocket. In addition, dozens of reasons, mostly women and children, kidnapped and taken by the in the to the Gaza Strip. Israel has confronted the largest single-day casualties in the history. That is why they are like very furious and they are uh, like kind of avenging mood they are into this, right? And the Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, he was like very much into the war kind of mood, and he has clearly mentioned his army that please avenge this Black Day. So that is how the things have started. For now, what I get the last report or last authentic report, approximate 1,300 casualties in the Israel side and approximately 2,000 casualties in the Palestine Hamas side. What we know today is the Israeli forces have given like 24 hours time to the Gaza people and to leave that particular land so that they can find out the every single Hamas militant who were the one who attacked and other thing. So they are into that particular situation. For now, we can pray that they should leave the path of violence and they can sit together, they can discuss the things and ultimately find out the peace. Because when this kind of thing happen, it's the common people that suffers most. Let's get into the history between Israel and Hamas or Palestine. Right. So सबसे पहले बात करते हैं how it started. It started in 19 like late 19th century and early 20th century. We are talking about 1800 to 1900, so like late 1900 के आसपास. Then later on at the very beginning of 20th century, we are talking about the 1900 to 1920. This particular Jewish immigration in the Palestine culture, right? This started increasing. This started going higher and higher. Like they started having Jewish settlers in between the Palestinian population, and that is how the tension started. After the end of First World War in 1917, right, British Empire actually ruled over this particular area. They captured, they took the control over this area, and they issued a kind of declaration known as welfare declaration. This was a support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in the Palestine. The thing is, I'm not pretty much sure, but this particular issue, this particular discussion came into existence by that particular thing, promised land. At that time, like this particular area is promised land, this particular area is promised land. So, welfare declaration was about the national home for the Jewish people in the Palestinian land. But that doesn't come out well, and you know Britishers how they are, how effective they are when it comes to leaving their colonies, right? India is a big example. After Second World War in 1947, they were like, okay, we are not going to handle this like Jews and Palestinian population conflict. We are leaving from this area, and we are giving this particular issue to the United Nations. So United Nations proposed a proper partition plan, right? That is to be divided between the like separate Palestine and separate Jewish state. Right, the Palestinian state was supposed to be divided into a Jewish state and a particular Arab state, right? And Jerusalem, which was a particular place which is important for Islamic origin, Christianity, and Jews, that is supposed to be the international city. But the plan was accepted by one party, that was Jewish party, and was rejected by the Arab leader, and that is how the violence started. So the Jew people and the Palestinian Arab people, they started having violence. In 1948, after this particular violence, Israel decided that they are going to declare themselves independence. So after like almost a year of violence, Israel declared its independence, and that independence led to the war between the neighboring Arab state, and Israel. Right. This is the incident when thousands of hundreds of thousands of Palestinian, they were the one who like left their land, and they went into the refugee mode to the neighboring country. That is how the groundwork tension and other things started. So this was the story of like before 1950. After 1950, there were politics moreover. Like I'm not the expert for this, but whomsoever I know who are experts, they were pretty much like nobody thought about the population of Palestinian culture. Nobody thought about the Jewish population. All the thing that was going on during that time was politics. So, in the 1948, after Arab-Israel war, the Israeli territory, which is independent Israeli state, they have captured more than 50% of territory, right? And what was planned by the United Nations, and that was not something that came into that came well to the situation, right? It United Nations again intervened, and they have provided another partition plan. They were like the West Bank was supposed to be controlled by Jordan, Jerusalem, the holy sites, and the Egypt controlled the Gaza Strip. But still, this particular messed up situation involving Jordan, Egypt, that doesn't come out to be good. In 1967, the Israel has seen the Six-Day War, and they had seen the five different particular enemies from the different side. They came out victorious. उनकी जीत हुई और उनकी जीत के बाद Israeli particular country, Israeli people, they won that particular war, and ultimately they turned out to be the victorious one, and they had the control over the majority of area. This was the time when the new kind of politics get involved, where the Palestine Liberation Organization came into picture. Some of them some of them accepted that particular organization as the official representation of Palestine. Some of them which was against this Palestinian culture, they were considering them as the terrorist organization, and they continuously had this kind of situation. So after this particular 6 days war, the PLO was founded. The sole purpose was to free Palestine from the Jewish dominance, right? And they wanted to gather the mutual and financial and defense support to the Muslim brotherhoods of Arab world and other things. Now, United Nations granted PLO as an observer state situation, like status, but again, it wasn't a kind of a solution that we wanted. So PLO and some of the particular other organization which calling themselves as a revolutionary, they did some of the bad activities, whether that is the Munich attack and some other particular incident. So that doesn't worked out well. But in the ending of 20th century, 1993, Before that, in the 1978, we had the Camp David Accord and some other particular peace accord, but none of them were working well. In 1993, we had seen the Oslo Accord. Correct. Yes. So this was the Israel and PLO. They came together to recognize each other, and they decided not to do any violence further officially. Right. They also established the Independent Palestinian Authority, and they also established like Independent Palestinian Authority also received some autonomy over the Gaza Strip and some part of the West Bank. West Bank, Gaza Strip. These are some of the critically what we can say issued areas between Israel and Palestine. Right, and that again and again started coming to the picture in the 2005. Israel began unilateral withdrawal from the settlement of Gaza. Right, Israel took that particular control over the border with the military, but they decided that Jew population should come out of that. In 2012, the Palestinian representation was increased, and they become the non-member observer state. So some of the incidents, some of the particular thing was continuous, and the thing is, they never come out to be, they never try to focus on the exact solution. Okay, first thing. Second thing, if you will get into the what we can say political picture, you will understand that whenever there is a problem of some government facing some law not very popular, then this kind of issue, this kind of event came into existence. And similar is with the Israel-Palestine issue. Right. Now, this is the modern day uh, what we can say border of the Israel that we can see. This particular entire area was supposed to be the Palestine. Some of like close to 50% area was supposed to be for the Jewish population, but now you can see majority of a particular area is direct under the direct control of Israel or the Jew population. Some part of Gaza Strip, some part of West Bank, right? And the Golan Heights. These are the three particular areas where you can find Palestinian culture and the continuous tussle between the Israel and Palestine. So this is what the particular boundaries are. The thing is, Oslo Accord has settled, like described part A, part B, part C. A was direct control of Israel, B was direct control of Palestine, the C was something that was supposed to be independent, autonomous state, like autonomous, like uh, under the control of Israel, but the free movement of Palestinian control. So that is how the things came into the picture, and they are fighting. Now, from last 20 years, we had seen several different conflict, whether that is the 2008-9 Israel-Hamas Operation Cast-Lead, right? Operation Pillar of Defense in 2012, Operation Protective Edge in the 2014, and the 2021, the tension again rises in over the policies of Israel in the Jerusalem when they decided to have the eviction of Palestinian family from the Sheikh Zara and the restriction of access of those particular Palestinian public to the Al Aqsa Mosque. So this is a regular thing. This is a regular tension that came into the picture. For now, the violence is increasing. What are the different demands from Israel and Palestine? The demand of Israel is to they want to have their own independent identity as a Jewish independent state. They want their security, no more attacks or no more particular issue with the militant. They also want to have the Jerusalem, right? They wanted to have Jerusalem as their undivided capital, and they want to have a free access to this holy city. Talking about the demand of Palestine, Palestine wants to be established in an independent sovereign state in the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and the East Jerusalem. Right, all of these areas are being directly or indirectly occupied by Israel after the 6 Days War. Palestine also want that all the military occupation, all the blockade, all the particular settlement of Jewish population in their area should be ended. Right. And apart from that, they want to have Jerusalem as its capital and want to have the free access to this holy site. So, yes, now you can understand what is the problem, right? The location, the area they want, both of them want the same kind of thing, but none of them are ready to discuss, ready to came into the table to talk about it. Now, what is India's stand? Uh, Yes, India's stand is quite diplomatic. First of all, India-Israel relationship is quite good. Then, on the other half, India and Arab world relationship is quite good. And both of them are important, whether that is about defense technology, whether that is about the oil and the other petroleum product that we import from the Arab nation. On the same time, like when we are seeing this conflict between Israel and Palestine, the India decided that they are going to be very simple, very like diplomatic. First of all, they condemned the attack of Hamas, the way it happened on Israel. Second, the foreign ministry represented like presented a statement in which they are supporting the free and independent Palestine, not from today, but from the very beginning. Right, when this partition plan came into existence, India was one of the country that completely rejected the plan क्योंकि इंडिया ने खुद ही देखा हुआ था कि जो पार्टीशन प्लान लेके आते हैं उसमें हमने क्या खोया हुआ है. Right. After some of years, India recognized Israel, right, one of the first non-Arab country to recognize the Palestine Liberation Organization as the sole representative of the Palestine. So India has maintained its balanced approach toward this. Still, India का stand बड़ा simple है. India wants to have a peace talk between Israel and Palestine, and India is believing in the two-state solution with respect to Israel-Palestine conflict. Right. प्रॉपर सेल्फ डिटर्मिनेशन बैठो पीसफुल मैनर में डिस्कस करो एंड solve karo. That is what India wants. So just make sure this is the topic that we are supposed to discuss, and this is the topic that we had discussed. Now understand this is a complex issue. Like if I wanted to make the complete issue, where like event to event starting from 1900 to 2023, that this particular video and PPT will be like at least 1 hour, 1.5 hour for just one single particular topic. So we haven't discussed that thing this much long. Just make sure to read about it properly because the international conflict last year we had seen the Ukraine-Russia war, and this year we are seeing extreme Israel-Palestine issue. Some of the theory, conspiracy theory in the internet are suggesting that we are entering into the third world war kind of situation where Arab nation and Israeli supporters will get into the war. That is how the First World War started when the country started taking side in the smaller issues and all the thing. But no, we are not going to have the Third World War for sure. But just make sure to read a lot. Okay. Now let's move to the question answer. I'm going to ask question and you are going to answer that particular question in form of A, B, C, D. Right? Let's go. Consider the following statement regarding the IOC Climate Action Award, that is International Olympic Committee's Climate Action Award 2023. On the September 29, 2023, the International Olympic Committee announced the winners of the awards. This award is given into three categories. The World Selling has been awarded the IF category award under the Sustainable Travel Award. Athletic Advocacy Award has been given to United States athlete Ben Blanchard. Which of the following statement is or are correct? One and two, one, two, three, two, three, four, all of the above. Anyone? Oh, the correct answer is option number D. Yes, all these statements are correct. A year back, this particular International Olympic Committee Climate Action Award was announced, right? In the 29th September 2023, they announced this award, right? And this is the first, what we can say, installment or first uh, edition of this particular award. And this is being awarded or declared by the International Olympic Committee. There are three different categories. First one is sustainable travel, right? Then another one is innovation. The third one is athlete advocacy. So sustainable travel award के लिए मिला किसको? वर्ल्ड सेलिंग को, राइट. एडवोकेसी के लिए मिला किसको? अपने बेन ब्लैंकशिप को. एंड फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर नवाचार, और व्हाट वी कैन से, लाइक the advocacy award that belongs to the athlete category for the Ploma Schmidt, and for the IF Shreni that was World Rugby. So these are some particular award that is being announced by International Olympic Committee, the Climate Action Award. Moving on, which fact in the option is not correct regarding the second largest Hindu temple in the world built outside India? भारत के बाहर बन रहे दुनिया के दूसरे सबसे बड़े हिंदू मंदिर के बारे में कौन सा कथन असत्य है? तो, the name of this particular temple is BAPS. There is a Swami Narayan Akshardham temple. This temple is built in like Robbinsville Township in the New Jersey, America. This temple was inaugurated on the 26th of September 2023. The temple is spread over 183 acres. Anyone? Now, the correct answer is, I guess, option number C. Yes, this temple was like inaugurated on the 8th of October, not the 26th of September. Yes, after like Angkor Wat, one of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, this is the second largest temple built on 183 acre. And I have read the news, they are collecting the water from 300 different water bodies around the world, including 50 most important and holy rivers of India. Yes, right. And like tons of different things that is we are going to see. So Akshardham that is built on New Delhi, that was a 100-acre campus. Now we are going to see the another Akshardham version that is 183 acre. So the correct answer is option number C. Okay, which one has become the 54th Tiger Reserve of India in 2023? 2023 में recently कौन सा टाइगर रिजर्व जो है 54वां टाइगर रिजर्व बना है? ऑप्शंस are रानीपुर टाइगर रिजर्व, रामगढ़ वेनमस टाइगर सेंचुरी, वीरांगना दुर्गावती टाइगर रिजर्व, कमलांग टाइगर रिजर्व. Now, the correct answer is option number C, Virangana Durgavati Tiger Reserve. MP, Madhya Pradesh, you know very well. Madhya Pradesh is a tiger state, having the largest population of tiger, and like almost in last 3 4 years, 525 or 26 tigers से हम 785 tigers के आसपास पहुंच गए. So we become the tiger state because we are having the maximum population of tiger. For now, by July 2023, that was 785. So we added another particular tiger reserve as the Virangna Durgavati Tiger Reserve. So now I guess MP is having 8 tiger reserve. Right. Let's move to the next one. Consider the following statements. Right. Okay. Recently, 600 indigenously developed anti-tank mines named Vibhav have been inducted into the Indian Army. Vibhav, developed by DRDO, is a point attack anti-tank ammunition. सो रिसेंटली भी 600 इंडिजिनसली डेवलप्ड एंटी टैंक माइंस जो हैं जिनका नाम विभव है उनको इंडियन आर्मी में शामिल किया गया है. विभव जो है डीआरडीओ द्वारा बनाई गई है एंड सिंगल पॉइंट अटैक एंटी टैंक एम्यूनेशन है. इनमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट सही है, कौन से या सा? राइट, ऑप्शन नंबर वन इज ओनली वन, ओनली टू, वन एंड टू, नन ऑफ दीज. एनीवन? Yes, the correct answer is option number C, both one and two. Yes, DRDO, like completely indigenous. This is an anti-tank mines developed by DRDO. I guess Kalyani Group of the Indian Army wing that was working on it. This is supposed to be destroying targets like vehicles and tanks, not only like tanks. And this is one of the finest one. And I'm not sure how much accurate this is, but this is from the very modern plastic technique, so that it's not very heavy as well. Moving on to the next one. Consider the following statements related to the Bharat Drone Shakti 2023. भारत ड्रोन शक्ति 2023 के बारे में इन स्टेटमेंट्स पे विचार करें। पहला, it was organized in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh between the 25th 26th September 2023. During this time, the first C-295 transport aircraft was formally inducted into the Indian Air Force. ओके, सो इनका इसका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ग्वालियर में हुआ था, मध्य प्रदेश में 25-26 सितंबर को। एंड इंडिया का जो पहला C-295 ट्रांसपोर्ट एयरक्राफ्ट है उसको फॉर्मली इंडियन एयरफोर्स में इंडक्ट किया गया। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग अबव स्टेटमेंट इज और आर करेक्ट? ओनली वन, only two, both, one and two, none of the above. Come on. Okay, the correct answer is option number B, only two. Yes, it wasn't organized in Gwalior, it was organized in Ghaziabad. Yes. So this is like India's first drone, what we can say, uh, exhibition that we are seeing, and it was organized by the Hindon River, Ghaziabad, not in Madhya Pradesh, Gwalior. And it's correct that like this is the like C-295 was inducted, formally inducted into Indian Air Force, right? And इसको inaugurate किया था हमारे Defense Minister Mr. Rajnath Singh ने, and apart from that, if I'm not wrong, there was like 75 different drone startup that was part of it, and they had demonstrated tons of different new technologies and new particular drones, right? And some other particular unmanned vehicle technology that they have developed. All of them was showcased in this particular exhibition, right? So this is it for today. Right. I know you guys are busy for the India-Pakistan match, but let's hope for the best that in the next session we are going to have tons of number. This is it from my side for today. I wish you I wish all of you good health, good mental health. Just make sure to stay motivated, stay positive for your studies. I'll see you soon. Good night.